Hello, my loves. I got a reading for someone. So I see here that the main thing that's holding you guys back at this time is the devil, okay? And this talks about like your shadow self. It could talk about addictions. There's something here about sexuality as well. There's some sort of like attachment that's holding you guys back at this time and limiting your attention. They're telling you to be aware of negative forces, okay? Resist the temptation for like materialism, addictions, okay? There's something here about the lesson that you're learning in this cycle has to do with you embracing like your feminine side. So, and it doesn't have to be like masculine. This is like being nurturing, tapping into your creativity, okay? There's something here about you being very abundant, okay? And you need to enjoy the fruits of your labor here. There's something here about like you going out into nature. Pregnancy could be significant for some of you, not all, but there's something here about you enjoying what you have at this time and like the harmony that you could be feeling at this time. There's something here about you letting go of like this isolation, okay? You could be lonely at this time. You could be very like withdrawn. There's something here about you like lacking energy here. There's lots of emotion and there's a need for you to surrender and let go of this, okay? I see whatever you have going on is like whatever you've taken on. There's something here about you carrying this huge burden, okay? There's something here about you feeling pressured, exhausted. There could be something that you overcommitted to or you feel like you need to sacrifice. There's something here about you putting in lots of hard work. And it's like these extra responsibilities that you've taken on need to be let go of here. There's a situation that you're dealing with that you've been putting in way more than you're getting back at. Okay, so there's a need to let go of this. I see here that you could be feeling like you failed at something or like you're not being recognized for all this hard work that you're putting in. You could feel like you're at a disadvantage at this time. There's something here about you needing to like tap into your creativity here. Don't be afraid to express your compassion. Don't be afraid to be kind to others here, because I see you could be very guarded. There's something here about you being emotionally mature. There's something here about you being patient here, okay? You could feel like you're at like there's a disharmony in like a romantic situation, or you could be feeling like a relationship that you're having is like breaking down, or you could be feeling rejected. There's some sort of like emotional discontent here. There's a disharmony. And this could be why you're feeling like a failure here. There's something here about you've worked so hard to like earn your success, but they're saying not to neglect the other aspects of life. So there's something here about like you being patient in order to receive this reward that you've invested in order for your harvest to come in, for you to see the results of your progress. There's something here about you diligently putting up boundaries here. It's like you've tapped into this inner strength here, and somebody could have tried to challenge you when it came to your boundaries here, but I see you like being courageous and like being successful and having some sort of victory from this. So you could have stood your ground against somebody here. There's something here about you losing an opportunity, and it's because you had a lack of planning. You didn't like, there's no foresight here. Something here about you being dissatisfied. Somebody could have been greedy. There's someone else here. I don't know if this is the same person, but somebody's all talk and no action. There's something here about you like avoiding or like not seeing the truth here. There's something here about you being independent and abundant, and it's like all on your own. So there's a need for you to live your life on your terms here, and don't neglect like what you need, okay? There's something here about a collaboration with like people that you share the same vision with, that you have the same goals with. And they're saying here that you can achieve more by collaborating and learning from other people. So there's something here about you learning, implementing what you've learned, receiving recognition and reward for your growth. There's something here about you receiving support, a steady like wealth here, being successful, confident, disciplined, resourceful. Yeah, there's something here about you being a leader as well. And learning how to manage your wealth here so that you can achieve success. And it's like through like your hard work, your common sense, you being wise, truthful. There's something here about you being very like honorable, loyal. So there's something here about you being clear-minded, being independent, having direct communication here. There's something here about you valuing honesty, truth, and logic. Okay. So it's like whoever you're dealing with, it could be like, I don't know if they're like stealing from you or strategizing on how to steal from you, but there's something here about you escaping and staying ahead of the game. So it's like this deception, this trickery, somebody using like dishonesty here or manipulating you, whatever this is, it's like there's a need for you to move away from this. You could be resisting this change, but whatever this is, it's causing stagnation, burnout, exhaustion. You could be feeling isolated or alone. And it's like you're fearing this change. Could be judging yourself. You could be feeling guilty. Yeah, but there's something here about you learning about how to be independent, how to financially be independent here. Take care of yourself. You could be dealing with a work or home conflict here. And it's like you're too stubborn to leave this behind. But look at this, the lovers. You guys have a new relationship coming in. Either that or it's like a soulmate. But it's like whoever this is, they're advising you to like communicate openly and honestly with this person. Embrace your differences and your similarities here. But they're saying to watch out for choices that are going to produce dissatisfaction or discontent, okay? So that is your message. I hope this helped you all, and I hope you have a lovely day. Take care.